Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. February for me has been a splurge. This is the most I have spent ever on plants within a month, and that's because I decided to treat myself a little bit, because it was my birthday just a while ago. So yeah, I bought a lot of plants. I also bought high ticket items, which I didn't see myself doing, but then I did. So let me show you guys what I got. The first plant I got, which was a wish list plant, is the LoDell discolor. So when I got this, it was early on in February. I don't remember the exact date. But when I had unboxed it, the leaves were drooping. They had not bloomed yet, but the buds were already there. And I thought they were not gonna make it, but I watered it just because I felt like it was dehydrated. And after a few days, they perked back up. As you can see, it still has the curve from when it had drooped. It's not as this one that has perfectly stood right back up, but that's not a problem because the flowers are doing great. They have bloomed and they have been in bloom for a few weeks now. So that's really nice. There isn't really a smell, but yeah, I mean, the jewel orchids are not really about their blooms. They're about the leaves, which they're just so pretty. Such a perfect little plant. And I have it on my desk right next to my bed. And I just love seeing it every day. So yeah, really, really happy with this purchase. Now, the next plant was not entirely too happy with it. I wasn't even planning, I didn't even have this plant on my radar, but then I saw it available. And it's this. It's this sad looking plant. It's an Alocasia brancifolia, pink passion. Um, so the reason I got this plant is because if you have not seen my previous video, my philodendron tortum passed on to the afterlife, unfortunately. It just died on me suddenly and rather quickly. So I guess I was kind of sad that it had passed away, and seeing this plant available, which kind of like gave the palm tree type look, I thought, why not? But lo and behold, when I had unboxed it, it was so, it was just in such a bad condition. It was so droopy, and the leaves felt like they were melting away. Thankfully, this one here has kind of recovered, although it's still not really looking its best. It has a lot of yellowing, and the new leaf that had emerged is pretty much on its way out. The other, because there are two plants in this pot, thank God, but this one seems like this one's also on its way out. This one just has not recovered. It was like bruised. A lot of its like, I mean, this is one leaf, but a lot of its like lobes were bruised, and as you can see, they have just melted away. And yeah, it's just not really uh, doing so well. But oh my God, I'm just seeing something here. Is that a new leaf about to come out right there? I think it is. Anyways, okay. I am holding my breath on this one and see how it's going to go, because I'd be really sad if it died as well. But yeah, I wasn't really looking for more allocations. But I thought to myself, the last allocation I got before this one is the Alocasia Jacqueline. And I thought that, okay, I'm done with allocations for now. I'm not going to get any more of them, but here I am. I still went for one. Anyways, pray for this poor little thing because I hope it makes it. Okay, and the next plant I got is a rabbit's foot fern. Let me show it to you guys. Oh, it's so heavy because I just watered it earlier today. And oh my God, it is so huge and big. Look, I love ferns, and I don't know why I haven't had this on my wish list. I had my eye on this, but I completely forgot about it. And yeah, this should have been on my wish list because this plant is so freaking good. And I mean, this is like the thing about it, right? And ooh, yeah, I don't know why they call it the rabbit foot fern because this really looks more like a tarantula's foot. So yeah, I kind of like love and hate this plant. I love it a lot because the leaves look so nice and it just looks so weird with all of those rhizomes. These are the rhizomes, right? Sticking out. And it's such a full pot. And the best thing as well is that this was on a huge discount when I bought it. So really, really happy with that. But yeah, ooh, this is just, ah, look, I don't like bugs at all. I don't like tiny spiders, I don't care. But a tarantula, I cannot. Cockroaches, I cannot. Grasshoppers and all that, keep them away from me. That is why I love and hate it because it's just so weird. Ah, it's giving me goosebumps just touching. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyways, I'm already getting like a lot of growth. You can see new leaves emerging from the rhizomes. Here as well. So yeah, I love it. Super worth it. And the next plant was a plant that just I did not imagine myself getting at any point in this year at least, because let me just show it to you guys. Okay, I don't know if you guys can guess what this is, but this is a philodendron, oops, philodendron melanochrysum. I think we've all heard the horror stories about these, how it's difficult to care for, uh, difficult to keep happy. That's the thing about it. But yeah, I don't know. I just suddenly had the urge to try it and see. I just thought, okay, challenge accepted. Let's try and see. And this was actually a pretty expensive plant. It was 60 euros, but it was on a big discount and I just managed to get it for like how much did I get it? 34 euros, which is a very nice deal, I think. And I did not expect that it would be this long already. And this actually is a leaf that has just emerged. I mean, when I had unboxed it, it was the new leaf was already out, but it hadn't unfurled yet. And now it has just unfurled, and I'm already seeing some damage, some browning, which when I had unboxed this, it was just perfect, almost perfect looking. So yeah, I think we're already starting to get on with the challenge. But yeah, I think I will propagate this because it is just way too long. And by propagating it, I guess I'm also kind of like, setting my insurance policy. So at least I'm going to have more plants, more of it in case this one goes downhill. But yeah, pretty excited to see how this will fare for the remainder of the year. And another plant, which also was not on my radar, but then I decided, why not? And it's the Anthurium crystallinum. I really want to get more into anthuriums, but unfortunately there aren't really any more anthuriums available here. They're very limited. I have the clarinervium, which is doing pretty well. How long have I had this now? Probably a year now or so, or close to a year. I don't remember. I have to check when I got it. But yeah, it's been doing pretty okay considering the conditions that I have in the house. So I thought, why not? My wish list plant was a pallidiflorum, but that's not available. I don't think if it will even be available at all in here, at least locally. Might have to import that, but yeah, this one became available, and so I wanted to try and test it out. And fortunately, this was already like this when I got it. Not off to the best start, but at least there are two plants in here, and the other one is looking the better of the two of them. So, yes, really excited to see how this will fare as well. But so far, it's been okay. I think I will have to repot this in a week or so because I kind of want to transition away from soil-based medium. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And the other plant that I got is also a plant that was not on my radar and I didn't even expect this would be available, but when I saw it, I just clicked buy, add to cart and buy. Plants can be dangerous, you guys. They can be dangerous for your wallets, let me tell you. Yes, so the one that I bought is I don't know if you guys can recognize what this is. Kind of like looks similar to a melanochrysum, but this is the Philodendron gigas or gigas. And unfortunately, this already came in looking really bad like this with a lot of damage. I hope that's not like fungal damage. I hope it's just maybe like water damage or it got scorched. But yeah, not off to the best start. I was pretty disappointed when I had unboxed it because it was a very bad looking specimen. Probably the worst specimen that I have ever received from this online store. But yeah, I'm not gonna take it really too much against them because I have bought a lot of plants from them and they have been pretty good so far. So I'm just going to consider this as a one-off. But anyways, I'm excited to see how this will fare. There is already another like leaf or a new growth that is coming out. So hopefully it comes out nicely, although it's looking like it's going to be a small leaf. But anyways, excited for how it will go this year, and also looking to repot this as well. I've saved the best for last because this is the most important. This is the most expensive plant I have bought this February. Actually, the most expensive plant I have ever bought. I have never spent this much on a single plant. And let me just tell you which one it is. And this is a wish list plant. And it's the Monstera dubia. I finally got one. I am so happy. And even in this pole, I was expecting that it was going to be like a wooden plank, but it's not. I don't know what this is made of, but it's hard and rough. Some sort of, I don't know, it's really hard but it's hollow inside. But anyways, yeah, so the Monstera dubia has shingled on it, although it's not really super secured onto it. So that's good because then I can take it away from this pole. I am planning to use a moss pole and grow it on that instead of this. So yeah, so really happy with this plant. And yeah, so how much was this plant? It was 60 euros, the same as the Philodendron melanochrysum, but this was also on a discount, but not as much as the melanochrysum. The final cost for this one was 51 instead of 60 euros, so I'll take it. So super excited with all the plants I got and looking forward to grow them and see how they will mature in my care, in my conditions. So I'm currently doing a bedroom makeover slash refresh. I feel like the space needs a bit of freshening up since it feels kind of cluttered in here now with so many plants. I just need them to be presented better and be able to move around the room better as well. And since spring is pretty much upon us, it would be nice to pretty much take advantage of the growing season that's coming, which is so exciting. So stay tuned for that video because that's in the works. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.